New tonight, neighbors in a Whitehaven subdivision are upset about plans to rezone an area near their homes to make room for a factory. An Atlanta company has its eyes on 58 acres of vacant land at the corner of Airways Boulevard and Killarney Avenue. The city council has to rezone the property as commercial instead of residential, but Jay Shakur met some folks who plan to fight that decision.
This is a slow walk to gentrification of an Afro-American community.
That's how residents in the Homesdale subdivision in Whitehaven feel as Atlanta-based TPA Group Inc. plans to rezone a part of their neighborhood. Residents say it's the same old song with different dancers as rezoning and commercial construction continue in this area.
All the way up to Airways from here, there were houses. Matter of fact, I used to play golf with a lot of the guys that lived in this neighborhood. But when the airport came in, they bought us out. And a lot of them moved on, and they weren't happy about moving out.
The company says that rezoning and development of the property will encourage employment growth. TPA plans to develop the nearly 60 acres of land into a logistics center. The company says it will be a fulfillment center complementing, among other things, the FedEx World Hub. But residents like Claudia Phillips wonder at what cost.
My granddaughter told me the other day, she said, "Grammy, when you get old, I'm going to move in your house, and this is going to be mine." Which lets me know that my granddaughter at 16 feels like this area is still good enough for her to be here. We don't want something tearing it down.
Residents say this could cause problems for the community, just like other commercial properties have caused flooding.
This will interrupt our quality of life. They're also going to cause flooding in the neighborhood. Once they cut down those trees, flooding will actually go out through the neighborhood.
In a letter to the Shelby County Land Use Board, the company says they will put measures in place to attempt to prevent flooding, saying, in part, the applicant is working with the city engineer to mitigate flooding north of the site. And though the company says a storm retention pond to help alleviate flooding is a part of their building plans, still, for some, it doesn't ease their concerns.
It would just devastate the Whitehaven community as a whole. This will not happen in Collierville. This will not happen in Germantown.
That was Jay Shakur reporting. City Council is expected to make a final decision on the zoning in the coming weeks.